Hello, guys. One more time. It's our last session. I know you are tired. I know that you want to sleep, but just
Hello, Miss Malika.
a little bit.
Hello, Miss Malika.
How are you guys? Feeling good?
Yes.
You know, you are more energetic. In the first session, you were like so tired. It was so visible. In the second session, it was normal, but in third, it's so energetic and so loud. It seems like you had a nap, right? Did you sleep? Yeah. So 1 hour is not wasted. You slept, you ate, so all good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I got a message by some students that they didn't get this task. It was confusing a little bit. And so I will explain it in few words, then we will proceed with checking your works. Those people who select first 5 students, introductions, and 1 essay, I took, and I will put here, if you are not shy to tell that it is your work, you are more than welcome to do so, but I just removed the names, okay? Like to save you from embarrassment. Okay. In case you will feel embarrassed. Okay, smoking not only harms the smoker, but also those who are nearby. Okay, who are those people who are nearby?
Surrounding people.
Okay, how do we call these people?
For example, relatives
People who are close.
or friends.
Yeah, let's say
Those who are smoking.
they don't smoke, but they get
Passive
the
smokers.
effect. Thank you. Passive smokers. They don't smoke, but when, for example, the person next to them smokes, the effect will come. It's negative effect, and the health may get ruined. For example, that might be the pregnant woman or children. Okay, therefore, smokers should be banned. What does mean banned?
Cancel. Forbidden.
Okay, do we have other word for the word ban?
Prohibited.
Forbidden.
Okay, prohibit.
Rejected.
Forbidden.
Prohibit.
It is allowed.
Limited
Okay.
to.
Okay, in public places, how can you replace these public places?
Crowded areas.
Okay, yes, crowded areas, why not? Okay, so from this topic, we can understand that there are people, even who don't smoke, they still get affected, and that's why the smoking should be banned. Do you agree with this statement that we should ban the smoking in public places?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now look, public places. Can you name these public places to me? What kind of places are counted?
Maybe offices.
Restaurants, markets. Okay, in markets people do not smoke, but okay. Markets, malls.
Hospitals.
Where?
Offices.
Parks.
Parks.
Hotels.
Office. Okay, hotels. Okay, to restaurants we can add bars, cafes. Okay. Yeah, parks here. Okay, now let's see. What kind of people usually go to restaurants and bars?
Rich.
Rich. Okay.
Wealthy people.
And
Easy people.
to bars. To bars. Do we go with families?
No.
No, of course you don't. Yes, you don't go with your families. So if you go to the bar, what do? You smoke, you drink, right?
Yeah.
So the purpose of going to bar is to entertain yourself, yes, to enjoy. And if the people will ban smoking to bars, will the amount of customers decrease?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, it will decrease. So it's a disadvantage if it will be decreased. Okay, let's put it's a disadvantage for them. The same applies to restaurants. Not all the people go with families, right? You can go once in a week or once in a month in the evening with your family. It's a rare thing, but most you go with your friends. And the people who go there, they are quite like adults. They can take care of themselves, so they do smoke. In parks, if the government will ban smoking outside in, let's say, in the malls, in parks, is it against the freedom? Is it against human rights?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it means you cannot do what you want to do, right? It's your right. You can do whatever you want and where you please. So it's against human rights. You
But
can
you're
say
harming other people.
But
There are
Yes, now-
places where people can smoke.
The government can делать штрафы.
Here you can say, if you are disagree, you can say that actually the government now follows are everywhere. Yes, everywhere, the video cameras, everywhere these people who look after the area. And now even if they will be banning the smoke, it means they are like taking your rights. They are telling you what to do and where to do. If you are disagree.
We can
with this
just say, отойди, я хочу просто покурить.
Is it Irkinova? It's like so visible that Irkinova is back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now we know the topic and we have some ideas. So now let's divide them into two and let's see which side is more stronger. Which side did you take? You agree or you disagree?
Agree.
I agree.
Agree.
You agree because you have a lot of arguments, or you agree because you are agree, like in general?
We agree that
I
both
agree.
of them agree because general.
People who smoke disagree. Who don't smoke agree.
Okay, then from this lesson, I can know who smokes and who doesn't. Yeah. So Rasidov, be careful. Be careful. I have your parents' number. Okay. Why do you agree? Why we should ban smoking? What it will give us? Why it's so good banning
Because
the smoke? What
it's bad
advantages
for
will
Because
give?
it's harmful for health.
It's
Okay,
affected
health.
surrounding people.
It's bad for health.
The air will be more clean.
Okay, health of whose health? The smokers' health or the passive smokers' health?
People
And
health.
his and all the citizens.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Okay, it means active plus passive smokers. Okay, it's health improvement. Why else? Why else it's good when if we ban the smoking? Jasmina?
For example, the
It's
little
bad,
children wouldn't see.
No, wait. I asked you, Jasmine, she was talking.
It's bad because who smoke can die early.
Illnesses.
Yes.
Okay, what kind of illnesses will it bring? Health.
Cancer.
Coronavirus.
Cancer.
Coronavirus.
Is it second life? What kind of cancer?
It's mean
Lung,
cancer, Miss Marika.
Okay.
Рак.
Okay, smoking, does it
Insult.
bring addiction?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It becomes a habit.
Okay, addiction. You can also talk about the heart issues. But why else it's good banning smoking? Why? What kind of advantages will it bring?
Haven't good
It's
advantage.
declining of
No.
smokers.
If we ban, like we stop, like everywhere
No
people
advantages.
no smoke. No, there should be advantages. You gave one already. Health improvement of passive smokers.
The air will be more clean.
Pollution.
Yeah, people
People's going
can
to
move
be
big cities.
psychological.
Actually, in Tashkent,
This psychology going down.
there
Look,
is
air-
too
People
polluted
smoke
without
because their
smokers.
psychology is very.
And people will live more than now.
Yeah, you can refer here. But what about like let's say children? From whom they take example? Who is their role model?
I think
Children
the
Adults.
children will see.
Yes.
the
When they see that people are smoking,
From
they will take example
films.
from them. It will give them idea that yes, smoking is all right because everyone is doing so, right?
Yeah.
When do you see children? They go to parks, they go to restaurants, you see them in malls. So when they see adults smoking, for like when the children think about adults, they think like, okay, they are smart, they know everything, they are doing everything right. So they will take example and they will think that it is okay to smoke. So
Yeah.
as a role models, it would be better for children to see healthy lifestyle. So role models is a good argument for your essay. Okay, children taking example. Okay, now those who don't agree, who thinks that banning smoking, it will not solve any problem. Okay, Rashid is telling me
Firstly,
that he doesn't smoke.
Also, it's
Okay.
against
Firstly-
human rights.
Yes?
firstly,
Sorry,
selling the
sir.
cigarettes is a good business in every country almost.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Because according to the study held by different universities,
okay, financial.
it's a good business.
Okay.
If we
Okay, it
если мы
brings-
сразу остановим курение, то люди начнут производить что-то свое, и еще хуже все будет.
Yes.
No.
And
Do not
also
go deep in the essays. Do not try to give
Off
more
topic.
and more. Yeah, you may get
Deeper.
off topic and you
Secondly-
may go. Like, don't do it.
Some people have psychological problem that
and
says
this
smoke, I
can
think.
relax.
Secondly,
smoking.
people who
There
smoke
will be more
are
stressed people.
psychologically, let's say, can get relaxed, and by this way, this means that
Okay.
they can
They're
live
not-
longer than average people.
Yes.
No.
Okay, it gives relaxation, but the relaxation point to the stressed people, it's quite a weak argument. Why it's weak? The argument itself is good, but the way you can support them in academic manner, it's a little hard. So that's why if you have better argument than this one, give that one. Think about the argument, not only about the argument, also how you can support, how you can give
I prove
example.
this?
Yes. Yes.
So I think that people who smoke are get relaxed, and by this they can live longer than average person who don't smoke. For example, Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister of Great Britain, lived. He has smoked 40 cigarettes per day, but in the end he lived 90 years. And I think
You are the
much
protector
longer.
of smokers. So many examples.
I think it's just luck in a person.
Yeah, it's actually a good example about Winston Churchill. Well done, Asadbek.
Can I add to the idea of disagree? It's limitation of liberty.
Yep. Limitation to liberty. And as I said, the business of bars and restaurants, it may go down. They may get shut down, so it may draw away the customers. Small businesses, small bars plus restaurants.
And
May
maybe
shut down.
people who enjoy smoking will not be happy with that choice that the government made and may protest.
Exactly. It will bring lots of backlash from the side of citizens towards the government because there are lots of smokers, and imagine the public place is every place that you can find more than 2 people. So if you go outside, it's already public place. It means the only place that you can smoke is your house. So it's not a big choice for the smokers. So there will be lots of protests. So
Like it's going now.
Yeah, actually in Uzbekistan, it's also kind of in public places, it's not that allowed to to smoke. But people continue. Okay, so as we see, we have more arguments for disagree side. But I think both of them are equally strong. So the people who didn't write an essay and those people who only said their introduction, your homework is to complete the essay from introduction to conclusion. Do not just send me introduction or topic sentence, full essay. How many words you should write?
250.
Is it the max or at least?
At least.
At least.
Exactly. Do not send me your 117 words, okay?
Okay.
But if you are just writing for the first time or you are a beginner at writing essay, then yes, of course, you can send me a smaller essay or some parts of this because it's hard for you. But if you are like more or less in the business, yes, experience, do not dare to send me only introduction. Okay, so I hope it's clear. And by beginners, I meant newcomers like Asad Bek, Yildiz Matva, Jasmina, Nafisa, those ones. The rest, send me full essays.
Yes.
Okay, now we can look at the essays of those who sent at break time. Ready to laugh?
is very happy.
Yes. Too excited. It's my best part. It's a full essay, by the way.
Wow.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now I will show you the word count of this essay and you will see what not to do. So word count is 117 words, this one. So it's not good essay. Okay, now read the introduction part and tell me what is missing, what could be added, what could be improved here.
This is statement.
Firstly, generally, he could say it's general belief that, and go on.
Okay.
Secondly, I think not adapted, but adopted.
Yes. Actually, I would say even it's considered.
The first two sentences are quite short, and it would be better instead of these two sentences to make a big one, complex one.
Right.
Thank you. More?
Also, in the second sentence, the writer could write it longer, more complex.
Okay. Okay, let's start. This one is quite short, first of all. Second, this word could be replaced to considered. And the bad habit, it's quite informal. There are a bunch of ways of stating it in more academic way. And then yes.
The third sentence, is the person looking at the other side? Or not?
It's not clear. It's not full.
It's not clear here. I think the introduction is incomplete. So ill effects of smoking. It's not the best wording here. Still, it's ironic. Okay, well known. You have to separate it. It's written as well known. Still, it's ironic to note that the number of smokers is always on the increase despite the measures from the part of government. Okay, here we have the pure paraphrase, but we don't have the thesis statement. Okay, let me. First, these two sentences, they had to be made as complex. And thesis statement is missing here. What type of essay was it?
Opinion.
Opinion essay.
Advantage.
So, no, it's to what extent do you agree? So when you see this, to what extent do you, this you in the essay task, it means they're asking for your opinion. So the thesis statement should have stayed like this essay agrees, or if it's hard for you to phrase this essay agrees, then tell like I completely agree, I completely disagree. If it's hard for you to phrase this essay agrees one. So like this essay agrees or disagrees. with the stated statement. Or you can say I completely agree with this statement, or I completely disagree with this statement. Which one is easier for you? But I would recommend writing this essay agrees. It's more academic. It looks more formal. So you see it's already how many mistakes in the introduction part?
About 10.
Yeah. So it's giving the examiner the idea that this student will not write like good essay. Whatever the examiner will read next, it will still examiner will not give high score. Because first impression is already quite poor.
Introduction.
Yeah. Introduction is important. So now let's look further. First one, this B1 is 50. It's 51 words. Is it enough to write 51 words?
No, 6.
I write 51 for introduction.
There should be at least 5 sentences.
You have to start from 60 to 70. It can be even 90, but not 51. It's way too short. So now read this one and tell me what's wrong. What kind of mistake do you see here?
I think that instead of there should be it is.
Haven't example.
Right?
Topic sentence is not clear.
First of all, there is undeniable proof to believe that cigarettes cause lethal disease. Okay, the argument is stated. I will not stick onto this one. Okay, okay, it's acceptable. But it's more alarming to person in the near vicinity of smoker faces more bad effects than the smoker does. Please do not use the word bad in the essay. Use negative. You say influential. Anything but not bad, please.
Negative impact.
Detrimental.
Yep. So let's write down. Okay, do we have here example, or is it explanation? What is it? What the second sentence?
Explanation, I think.
No,
maybe explanation.
This is explanation, but giving example.
Like a fact. It's not connected.
Look, it's saying that it will face more bad effects than the smoker does. Here we have diseases, right? The next sentence should have more consider about the diseases. It's like they're not connected. Here, if they're talking about effects to others, then they should have talked about the passive smoker's health, not in general the health. So it's not like, yes, it is connected, but there is not much unity here. It should be directly connected. The examiner should not guess. Okay, are they talking about the health of whom? Of active smoker or passive smoker? Okay, next one. Here, do we miss example?
Yes.
Yeah.
Example is missing. How many arguments do we have in the first paragraph?
One.
One argument. One argument, is it enough?
No.
No.
Oh.
One argument, not enough. Also, what does the last sentence doing here? What's the purpose of having this last sentence?
Example? Maybe concluding something.
Can you write so in the essays?
Yes.
Here, the student wants to make a concluding sentence like thus, therefore, hence. That's why I use the so. There's lots of replacement for the so. So if you will use like hence,
Or thus.
Also, these ones are better for concluding sentence. Okay, now look, guys. First one, they are talking about disease. Then they are talking about the effects to the person who is near. Then the person is talking about the violating the right of a smoke-free environment. So 3 of them could make 3 different arguments. It's like the student is listing here. So it's like bunch of sentences, bunch of arguments that are connected, like not connected, written in the same place. It would be better if the student had taken one and explain it, give example, elaborate it further, then they gave the second one. Here the arguments are good, but they are not well elaborated. They are not well explained to the examiner. That's why this paragraph is extremely weak. That's why it's only 51 words. Even if it was just one argument, it's possible to have one argument in one paragraph, but if it's well explained. But here it's not. So it's a quite low mark. Okay, now next one. Could you guys read next paragraph?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's going on here?
He's looking at the other side.
What short?
Yes, there is a contradictory opinion.
Yeah, okay, contradictory opinion. Okay. More? What does this part mean? Like banning smoking in public places does away with the human rights of smokers. Here the wording needs to be, this part needs to be rephrased. The order of the words needs to be changed. More?
Miss Maleko, what does it mean contradictive?
Contradict is going against.
I also
Also
didn't
they.
understand why the person said they also claim, but nothing was claimed before this sentence.
Thank you.
And he used say.
Not connected to the previous idea. Ayan, you see, one paragraph, two sentences. Is that okay?
No.
No, it's not okay. I told so first sentence, topic sentence, you explain, you give example, you give concluding sentence. Overall, you are having 3-4 sentences in one paragraph. Yes, at least. Now here two. It means you have topic sentence, you have explanation, but not example, not concluding sentence. So the student is missing here. Again, example, but this example is not suitable. Example, concluding sentence. What about the linking words in the essay?
Only first of all, however.
Only the topic sentence.
Only the topic sentences.
Yeah.
And this one is also the linking words, but better linking words where they are available. The rest here, no. The student hasn't used the linking words because there wasn't a sentence to use the linking words actually, as it has like 2 sentences in each. Okay, now let's look at the conclusion part. I repeated billion of times have to write conclusion, but let's look how it looks. How is it for you?
A bit strange. The first word from the above discussion, it's really incorrect.
Yes, and it's not suitable start for the conclusion. The conclusion should start with a signal words to tell that you're about to end. Yeah.
The person really thought that this is a discussion essay.
Yes, and it is. And
even if it was discussion essay, you should have
still not suitable.
To conclude.
Still not suitable.
I'm actually talking about the second sentence.
Yeah, comparison.
And finally, he didn't give his own opinion.
Yeah, restatement of the student didn't restate the thesis statement because it had no thesis statement.
Yeah.
Okay. And look, here it says that it's evident banning smoke in public place is necessity. What does mean necessity?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a must thing. Yes, it's a must. But then it says, however, a total ban on tobacco products only can bring the desired results.
Противоречит самому себе.
Again, the student is not connecting the first sentence with the second one. Again, no unity. The student needed to give the opinion. Here is a restatement of his statement and needed to support why the student thinks so, but it never happened here. So let's see, 170 words in this work, plus let's look at the marking. Task achievement, coherence, cohesion,
Let's do it
lexical
mark it out.
resource, grammar. Let's give for each 5 marks, like max. And look, task achievement. Do we have task achievement here?
No.
Do we?
No.
No, we don't
4.5.
have it. We don't have it. I would put 1. Coherence, cohesion. Out of 5.
No.
Out of 5.
Coherence, cohesion. Coherence, cohesion, what was it? It was linking words, there was unity, and here, do we have it? We have it a little bit. Like at the start is a topic sentence. So I would put
So it's 2.
Okay, now lexical resource.
It's good.
Vocabulary.
Was quite good, but
Yes,
as we have, now look, as we have only 170 words, if the student had good vocabulary, he would have written more.
3.
So that's why I would
3.
put 3 out of 5. Then grammar. Grammar was quite good, but sometimes it was a little confusing.
4.
So again, it wasn't
Because there weren't any.
Okay, let's give 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because
Yes,
you guys
I
are
can
really,
read one by one.
you guys are really, really kind markers. So this is the
Yeah.
mark of the student. Now let's look at others' work. Did you get this marking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes? If you didn't, you can message or you can ask now. Okay, student number 1, he wrote only introduction and topic sentence. So let's see. This days, is it okay to say this days?
No.
These days.
No.
This.
It should be actually like these days as together, but also this is not a suitable start. Examiner will not decrease your mark for these days, but you can start in better ways. But the student will decrease your mark for this days.
Smokers
what comes
is.
after?
It's plural.
Smokers are.
Yes.
Smokers are.
Smokers, yeah. Be careful with plural and singulars.
The meaning of sentences is strange. The smokers are getting the major harm.
Are getting the major harm not only from themselves but also to who are around. What does it mean to major harm not only for themselves? Okay, by smoking. So the student needs to add clarification here. Clarification needed.
The second and third ones must be mixed up. It's more, it's better to mix.
That's the meaning that smoking in public place should be illegal.
We shouldn't allow to say that agree with this statement. We should say.
Guys, in introduction, you don't need to explain anything. Meaning that, okay? You don't need to explain it. Explanation needed for body paragraphs. Here, you just state directly. Okay, this essay completely agree or agree. Agrees with this statement, with which so the student agrees that it should be banned. Okay, I would give longer, but okay, at least the student has it. So, okay, good. One of the disadvantages of smoke in public place is that smokers impair the air with their tobacco. Okay, what do you think?
Places.
Should we there discuss about disadvantages?
I would make this sentence as in a passive voice. It would sound more academic.
Okay, change it into passive voice. Would sound better.
Because I really don't like using in essays that. I think it really makes it kind of poor.
Why?
Okay. Look, is it okay to say one of the disadvantages of smoking in public places is that smokers impair the air with their... Is it a good thesis statement, or at least acceptable thesis statement?
It's
It's
Oh,
a
no,
good topic sentence, though.
Yeah, topic sentence
agree.
is good.
Acceptable, but public places can be replaced by the synonym.
It's okay, actually.
You can use this one also because you don't want to be repetitive using smoke, smoker, smoker. So it's okay to use the word tobacco. Now let's look at the next student. What do you think here?
2 isn't needed.
Too short sentence.
Smoking harms, maybe. If they want to choose this one, then maybe harms. Smoking.
It's bad.
Maybe smoking has a negative impact on the society would be better.
in a plural, you understand?
Too short topic sentence. What's missing here? What is missing in this topic sentence? Guys? Argument. Argument is missing. Where is the argument?
It's not an introduction?
Should be paraphrased.
It is introduction or what?
The
Is
question
it body?
should be paraphrased.
Oh, sorry, it's introduction. I'm sorry. Just it's too short sentence. So I really thought it's an RB1. Next, it's bad for people health.
It is.
It is.
Bad.
It is.
It is
Here's also using of
People.
bad.
detrimental for people's health. Again, is it this sentence needed to be, these two needed to be combined? These two combined. Okay, so should be banned from smoking in public places. This and that one is quite similar for some reason.
Yeah. Somehow.
The previous one. Okay. That is most effective way for health. Is it okay?
That is the most.
Something is wrong.
That is most effective way.
The
Okay,
most.
even if I add the most, is it okay? Even if there is the most.
No.
No.
No, it's not okay.
Clarify.
What is the most?
It's extra
Yeah.
or needs a rephrasing.
Extra.
And a bit explaining.
It's going further. The health issue should be discussed in B1. So for now, as the student is beginning writing essays in task 2, I would suggest to just paraphrase. Do not give any background information from yourself. Just paraphrase and then give the arguments in body 1. Okay, this
Miss
is
Monica, what you wrote in the point of light
where?
with red pencil.
Here?
Yes.
Combine it. This sentence and this sentence needed to be combined. If the student, because it's too short. Okay, this essay will discuss why totally I agree with this statement. Is it okay to say why I totally?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, not
I is
suitable.
actually a replacement of this essay, so I think.
Yeah.
I suppose that it would be better if it's given the extra some extra information. I mean, not this statement, but writer should easily understand which statement. Like
Yeah.
with the statements
Yes.
considered about
Clarification. Okay, as this introduction, the previous one, as you see, they are completely not suitable. Only some parts of the introduction is correct and not correct, acceptable to be in the exam, to be in the task 2. So guys, be careful while writing. So it took you actually 1 hour to write this introduction. So remember this one. So the third student. It's pre-last one.
Beginning with nowadays. Nowadays. It's the first.
What's wrong here?
Nowadays.
Nowadays, yes. Simple start. Okay, smoking has turned into global problem. Is it okay?
General
global problem.
I think yes.
Yes, it's good. About 1/3 of the world's population, including adults and underage teenagers mostly, in this number smoke cigarettes, which is a disturbingly scary and big amount.
It's okay, but taking words into brackets, it's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest to do this one also. Do
It's
not
actually a
take into
complex
brackets.
one, so it's not bad.
Yes. I liked it.
Avoid brackets.
But
Okay,
the
in the
last one isn't
21st
suitable.
century epidemic. This sentence, yeah,
I
it is
didn't
not suitable.
get
It
it.
shouldn't be here at all. So instead of this one, what should we add?
Epidemic.
Opinion.
Yep, opinion. In this case, opinion. It depends on the type of the essay.
So we should write world's population smokes or world's population smoke cigarettes.
Where?
In the second
About
sentence.
1/3 of the world's population, including adults and underage, in this number, smoke cigarettes.
Smoked or smoke?
No, you can say smoke cigarettes. I think the student's referring to this part.
Okay.
Now, last one. To be honest, I got a little confused in the 4th essay. So if the student owner of this one is here, I would ask for the clarification.
Is it a whole essay?
No.
Okay.
Or just introduction and by paragraph?
Yeah, I got little
Oh,
confused.
it's my
Very
essay.
short.
Okay, great. So Jasmine, you
It's
are
not
here.
full.
Okay, it's introduction.
Yes.
Is it?
No,
Okay, this
it's
part
the introduction plus B1 is
It's
not
only
full.
test statement.
I think it's essay.
No, it's not full.
Yeah, I got it. So this is B1,
No,
right?
Yes, B1 which
This
not
is
concluded.
introduction. Okay, intro.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Then I will put them together because it was separate, this part. So now I think it's more clear. Okay.
Miss Monica, did you get my essay?
Thank you, yes. If you sent me like 10 minutes before the lesson, then no. But if before that one, then yes. I received first 5 essays like in 10 minutes after the break. So then I took them all from the first session. Okay, this statement, agree with the smoking should be forbidden in notion places because, it's nation, I'm sorry, nation. It's not only damage for a person who's smoking, but also him relationship. How many mistakes do we have here, guys?
More than 2, I think.
The statement agrees.
It's
Agree.
As at the end.
I mean,
Why it
do
starts
not
with
start
statement?
with this statement.
Do not start with thesis statement. Okay, should be forbid or should be forbidden?
Forbidden.
Forbidden.
Okay, this part you don't see. I will write over here. Yeah. Do not start with thesis statement. Okay, it should be forbidden. In nation places, because it's not only damage for a person, it's only damage or something else.
Damages, maybe.
Damages, the next part
Damages,
should be
not
changed.
only. I don't know
Yep.
how to change it.
This sentence needs a paraphrasing. That's paraphrasing. Okay, but also him relationship. What does it mean, him relationship?
Maybe it's his.
His relation.
Even if I do his relationship, is it okay?
No. It's kind of
The word relationship needs to be changed. Must be replaced. Okay, smoking give the people a lot of disease or diseases. There are many reasons for it.
Oh, smoking give. How can you?
Is it okay to say there are many reasons for it? Is it okay?
No, there are several reasons to feel better.
Guys, remember it is introduction. You don't say there are many reasons for it. You state the reason as a thesis statement. So here we need this thesis statement. Okay, now read this part and tell me if that's okay. So what I mean here, Jasmina, is here in this part only paraphrase as a start. And then tell, does this essay agree or not? At the end of the introduction.
Okay.
What should we do?
Read this one and tell me what's wrong here.
In body paragraph?
Yes, everybody.
The main reason?
False
The main reason scientists say the most of illness come from smoking. The main
Before
reason.
scientist says and after we should put comma.
Comma. The main reason.
Scientist says
okay.
comma.
Actually,
again.
here scientists do not interfere. The scientists here actually.
Why?
It's state or stipulate, refer, highlight. Refer, stipulate, but not say. Also, why the student chose to mention scientists, it's not that suitable, so don't mention it. Most of illnesses come from smoking. Okay.
I think that they should not be that.
Yep.
Right?
Is it for exemplify or to exemplify?
To
exemplify.
Exactly.
Swing one.
Cancer.
It should be two.
What does it mean, cancer?
To exemplify, it's concern.
Ah.
She spelled it wrong. Concern. Okay. In the essays, please do not this so on. Mention what is that so on. What kind of, for example, you could have said to cancer, to heart diseases, addiction. The second reason, so after, do not say the second reason, like say second then put comma. Do not forget, look at this paragraph, there is no single comma. Comma, it's a must. Okay, to exemplify so one, the second reason, according to statistics, more than 60% of people in the world are smoker or smokers. Smokers. And
I think
instead
that
of
it's
saying
false.
60%, what can you say?
Majority.
Majority, yes. Because the statements in the exam might be too exaggerated. What does mean exaggerated?
Probability.
Yes. So instead of this one, please open the file in your groups where I mentioned giving examples, and open that one and look how to give examples. Okay, this will make it general. Okay, it means that most people can give them children's genetic mutation which are so difficult to treat. Okay, it's too exaggerated about mutation part. It will be removed. No parent will pass the mutation. It's too exaggerated, okay? They may pass on some illnesses. They may give some changes like in genes, but not mutation, guys. Not mention mutation. This is purely exaggerated statement. Okay, additionally, some people who smoke whole life do not live until deep old age. Do we say deep old age? Do we?
No.
No.
So and then until you have only what else? Okay, we have here second argument or third argument as additionally. What is this last sentence? Is it argument? Is it explanation? What is it?
It's
The next
argument.
It's argument. Now look. You have one argument, you have second argument, and you have third argument. It's a listing plus the third argument has not been supported. It's just been stated. So do not have this third argument. Don't waste your time on this one, but improve your first and second argument instead. Okay?
Okay.
So the more or less better essay was the third students from this list. Okay, now we can move to reading.
Miss Malika, what about my essay? Will you check it online or?
I have checked your essay, but I haven't sent it yet. Soon I will send. Please guys, from today, send your essays to Real Science, okay? If you send it to me, it will last longer.
But what about my two essays?
All the essays, they are with me. I will send them.
Okay. You will send it tomorrow?
No, I will send today after the third session.
So Miss Malika, we shouldn't send to Larry West?
Yes, not anymore. Now you will have 2 markers if you send to Real Science. Because I'm the only marker now and I'm taking too long to mark. So to make it faster, we will have more markers. Okay, reading. This reading is, it's a little harder than your Lyceum's one. And so please, if you cannot do it, don't just give up. Still give it a try. Some vocabularies may be unfamiliar to you, but if you understand the general meaning, you still can address the question, okay? So do not just ignore or do not just observe, still participate, all right?
Okay.
Okay. And the most shy students, I know that you are scared to turn on your microphones, but I am sure that you can type. So open the chat and give your answers in the chat, okay?
Okay.
You learned how to answer yes to direct it to me. So do not message to everyone, message to me in a Zoom chat. If you don't know how to do so, you can ask me. Do you know how to message directly to me in a Zoom?
По ассистенту учителя, да?
Yes. Is that clear?
Yes.
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 Okay. Do you have any questions regarding your homework?
No.
No.
No?
No, we have argument questions.
Then can be appeared.
Okay. Okay. Smoking essay been fully analyzed. You have the arguments. You can write the essay. I will send one extra email to you that I will show at the end of this presentation, and we will analyze it a little bit, and that will be, of course, your homework also. So pick any one of these, like pick email or task to it, up to you. But if you write both of them, that's even better.
Okay.
So let's start. Do you see it clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
do not give up, please.
You're
Fast.
scaring us, Miss Malik, already.
You have a lot of options. Look at each one of them. Take your time and message. Do not shout the answer, please. I hope you are all doing. Azamat, Fakhreddin, Aziza, Valeria, Aziz Bek, especially Saida, Said Akbar, please message your answers. And Asliddin also. As soon as you finish, let me know. Do you know what does the word orchestra mean? This word.
Yeah,
Yes.
orchestra.
Orchestra.
Yes.
You know the meaning, right?
Orchestra.
Not only. Yeah, when you have lots of instruments. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Great.
Mention the easiest one.
Miss
Yeah.
Malika pointed out it means that it happened in the text, yes?
Yeah. And you know the performance, right?
Yeah. It's the video.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay, Asad Bek sent answer. Muhammad Babur sent answer. I have 2 people. Others, Fakhreddin, Abdul Jabbar, or Abdul Jabbar. I don't see the ending. Valeria, Aziz Bek, Azamat, Gerano, Tasmina,
Oh my.
Shamansur, Jamshid Rashidov.
Yes.
No, I'm saying that you said the answer. Madina Shadiva, also please send your answer. Faizi of Islam Khan sent. Faizi of Islam Khan, is it your first lesson?
Yes.
Okay, great. Please, like turn on your microphone more often and speak.
Okay.
Jasmine Muhammad Babur sent again his optional answer. Okay, can we start checking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I had an option from students B, D, and E. Oh, now I have one more. I have C also. So we have 3 options now. Okay, now let's start from this one. Is the most complex of all performing? Is it complex out of all? It was stated by Rashida.
Yes.
Rashida, why do you think, or who was the E one? Yes, it was you, Jamshid Rashid. You chose E.
Because I read and
I think it's A.
Has developed under the influence of musical theater.
I also think so.
No, it has not been developed actually by music theater and actors, dramatic performance in primary. They are just mentioning that have the importance of musical theater, but it's not about the development of musical theater, so that's why it's incorrect. Next one is a drama sung with the accompaniment of an orchestra.
Yes,
So,
right.
Yes.
Where does it say that it's accompaniment with orchestra?
Because here in the prelude said, however, the words of opera or libretto are sung rather than spoken. However, means that no matter what's written before, the answer should be what's written next.
Yep. So they are like also there said the singers are accompanied with what? With instruments, lots of instruments. They are referring exactly to the orchestra.
Right.
Okay. It's not a high budget production.
It's not
Where they are talking about the money. Budget means the finance, yes?
No,
There's nothing about high budget production, so it's off topic. It's often performed in Europe. Does it say where do they perform?
No.
Originating.
Originating means where it started, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it doesn't say it's often performed exactly in Europe. And the most complex of all the performing. It's saying that it ranges from small instrumental assembly to full symphonic orchestra, but it doesn't say that it is complex or challenging or hard to perform. So this one is off topic. So it leaves us with the answer B. Yes. Next one. We can understand from the reading that
Miss Malika, what does neuralize?
where? Which one?
D1.
D1 musical theater relies above all. It means it's been put in above this one. Like, for example, I rely on Azamat. It means I help him, I trust him, for example.
Oh, okay, understood. Thank you.
What's captivated?
Captivated. When you have taken it.
Oh.
I have captivated, let's say, real science.
What does mean considerably?
Considerably. C1, Rochester or Varai, because it means that the difference is quite big. Varai means difference, like they differentiated. They are different. And considerable is quite big difference between them. Okay, I have answers as BD, BD, or AE. Okay, only Gulibano is saying that it is C. Others are saying it is E or D. Okay, Asadek also thinks it's E. Okay, there is argument over whether the music is important or the words in opera. Okay, we can understand from the passage. The answer, okay, who is for A?
No one.
In this meaning, the captivated means they're more interested. They're more interested in which one? And drama is open, is opera more important than the music. Does it say here that the drama is more important?
No.
No.
Does it?
C, I think.
Okay, orchestras in operas can vary considerably in size. Okay, they are talking about the size.
The
They are
last
talking
one.
about this one. Yes, the singers are accompanied musical ensemble ranging from small instrumental ensemble to the full symphonic. It means the size is different. Sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small. So if it's let's say some instruments are quite like a lot and some of them are less, it means the difference is like considerable. It's visible. Okay, musical theater relies above all on music. Does it say that musical theater is the most important one? So it's above everything.
No.
No, it doesn't. There is argument over whether the music is important or the words in opera is important.
Right.
Where does it say?
Actually, in the second paragraph.
Actually, it's here. However, the words of the opera is libretto. What does mean libretto?
Libретто — это маленькая книжечка, где рассказывается сюжет оперы.
Okay, what about in opera? In opera, it means the text. The text itself. So the words in opera. So here they are talking about just in general. So which one is more? But here it's argument whether the music is important or the wording. Here there is no argument. They are just telling it, the statement. So
what about the third sentence?
Third sentence. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, the drama in opera is presented using the primary elements of theater such as scenery, costumes, and acting. So why it's connected with this argument over whether music is important over the words of opera when they are talking about the drama? They are just telling which is more presented. Nothing about the wording.
Okay.
Last question for the opera passage. It is stated in the reading that as soon as you finish, let me know. The last one should be very easy as you have read it already.
Done.
Done. Others?
Done.
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 Yeah.
Was it your answer?
Why?
Music in musical is not as important as it on opera.
I was just about to send you the answer, and it was right.
Great. Now about dolphins.
Oh.
Yeah, for this one, the question is we know a lot about dolphins. I hope you know a lot of dolphins. You can answer even without reading the full options. You can message your answers. Muhammad, what is your answer? E for this one, or it was old one?
We can see the whole text.
Oh, sorry.
Ну в таком случае тогда они могут нам родить детей, и типа они, получается, будут папами и мамами.
Yeah, they help you while you're drowning, or they may help you pregnant. So the answer is Medina.
Окей, вторая попытка. Не себе сами своего писать.
Who is speaking now? I think they forgot to turn off their microphone. Or was it today?
Yes, you think so. Azizbek,
are you here? Azizbek, are you here? Haven't heard your Uzbek today. Day by day, he's forgetting to speak. First, he forgot English, then Russian. Now he's forgetting even Uzbek. I don't know in what language we will communicate.
In dolphins language.
Yes, silence is the way of communication. Okay.
What does mean remarkable?
Remarkable. Something that is nice, something that is impresses you. Okay, you can see also. Finished, guys? I thought it's the easiest question.
D.
D. Are the most powerful creatures that live in ocean?
No,
Really?
I don't think
I
so.
think so.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it is clear from the passage that dolphins.
It's C.
Have
C, maybe.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, what to think about? We know about dolphins, how they have this friendly reputation that they help people. And the first part of this passage is talking about their usage, their help to humans. Next one. The fact that the writer of the passage thinks that we can kill dolphins more easily than they can kill us.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
I have one.
Done.
Done.
Okay. What is your answer?
B1.
B.
B1 shows that dolphins have very sophisticated form of communication.
Yeah.
No, it's not about the
D.
communication.
D.
It says
D.
in the
It's here. Certainly, the most common argument in favor of man's superiority. Superiority means their power, how we are strong. Over them, that we can kill them more easily than they can kill us, is the least satisfactory.
It's D.
It's D.
So
D.
it doesn't mean that we are superior to them. Next one. One can infer from the reading that
What's infer?
that you can know, you find out, you can understand, you can comprehend. Guys, please, while you're not using your microphones, please turn them off.
Miss Malika, in option A, what does it say to those of hue?
Where is it?
Option A. Like
Dolphins
the last
have
word
sources
is
of three that are. Oh, those of humans. It's incomplete.
okay.
It should be humans. I'm sorry.
I've done.
Are you sure? What
Yes,
about
I'm sure.
others?
Done.
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 So we can comprehend, we can make a conclusion from this reading that your option B, communication is the most E,
B.
A.
A.
Dolphins
A.
have some social traits. Okay, let's see.
What?
Well done. For this one, it's a little harder. So you have, I will give you 1 minute.
What's unthinkable?
It doesn't get dropped. Like неутопляемое.
Ah.
Thank you.
Answer is B?
Thank you for the answer. It's B.
So I think there
B, Miss Malika.
Yeah, absolutely.
Answers.
It's going B.
Number 8. Now I know that all are here, all are observing. As soon as you saw the answer, you all made some noise. So all are here. Not only those 3 people.
Мисс Малика, мы 7 не пропустили.
А мы же решили это быстро.
Просто у меня интернет завис, поэтому я не увидела.
Okay, that is good. That is perfect.
Done.
What about others?
Done.
Done.
Yes.
Is the correct
My
answer.
answer
Was it
also.
all? Your answer
B,
was
B.
also okay.
Yeah, my answer too.
Next one. As soon as you finish, let me know. And also, please send your answers to the chat. Okay, Nafisa sent. Islam Khan, Fakhriddin, Shamansur, Madina, Asad Beg, Aziz Beg. Please do send. Okay, Islam Khan sent his answer. Muhammad Babur sent his answer. Safiya sent. Rana sent answer. It's so satisfying the way you are sending the same answers. It's like you have a separate chat where you discuss.
Yes.
It's very suspicious. Okay, again, the same answers are coming.
Wow. Yes,
It is C. Bahreddin, well done. There were enough lifeboats for the number of people on the board.
I didn't get the answer.
This one. Okay, there were enough lifeboats for the number of people on the board. The people who got C as an answer. Could you clarify this part?
Can you prove?
Yeah, can you prove?
Shahzad?
It's on third sentence.
Yes, it carried the proper number of lifeboats.
8 hours later. And In the third sentence, it's written, yet hours later, the Estonia rolled over and sank in cold, stormy night. And it's not written about the lifeboats.
It's written in the third sentence that
here.
it
It's
carried
about
the proper number.
carried the proper number. It had been truly inspected the day of the fatal voyage. The fatal voyage, the accident happened. So that's why it's C.
Okay, thank you.
And it's the last one. Passage.
I'm
four.
going. Sorry.
Finally.
Finally, who got happy? Whose voice was that? I will give you more homework. Whose voice was this? Was it Sagdulai?
Kill that person then.
It was me.
Who is this? Who is me? I don't see. I don't. The names are not green. Who is this? Give out your name.
Me, it was me.
Yeah, it was me. I think it's Ashley, right?
No.
Yeah, it
In
is.
Uzbek, it's a phrase. Mart bolsang maydonga chiq.
Oh yeah, is it Ashley Din? God.
No,
No.
это не
It
я.
was me. I'm saying.
Asad Bek. Because I cannot recognize the voices. You boys have very similar voices. Girls, it's different.
Yes.
Not similar. We are just now talking right. Similar.
Okay. It's the last one, guys. Be faster. Finished? Guys, send your answers. Okay, I have received from Fakhreddin. Guys, do not give me options like, is it A or D? Is it E or A? Like, don't leave the option. Give me one. Nafisa thinks C. Okay. Fakhreddin, Muhammad Babur. I love the way Muhammad Babur answers the question. He doesn't just put one letter, but he puts like one letter, but lots of times. It's like he's shouting. It's like A. It goes. Okay, Asel. No, it's not Asel Bek. It's Ashrimetova.
It was me.
No, the last one I said. You said after. Okay, guys, ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Was it your answer? Yes, was it? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was worse. It was in 19th century.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now I will show you your homework. First, do you have any questions for today? Maybe suggestions? Maybe you want to do something different.
I think it would be better if you sent our homeworks a little bit earlier, because I received them after the day.
When did you receive? Because you are not in the group, right?
Right.
To the group, I sent in the first session in the morning. Those people who are in the group, they received on time. I will add you to the group, okay?
And please, me too.
Me too.
Yes,
Me too.
Okay, 3, 4.
Malika,
Okay.
can I ask the question? O and HH, it means that the person so annoying, or
excuse me?
The word, it's not word O and HHH, it means the person so annoying, or
no. O means the person didn't know. For example, it's a surprise. Yes, for example, let's say I forgot to do something. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's like OHHH, it goes.
I consider
But
that.
it's EH, then the person is like kind of tired. It depends on the way the person is saying also, and depends on the circumstances. But most cases, it's like the person got surprised. Like they didn't know and something happened simultaneously. Okay. Okay, I have to add you to the groups, all the new students.
Can you mark my essays out of 9, not 5?
Because you're for IELTS?
Yeah. Not for,
Okay.
I'm preparing for Westminster, but I can't understand out of 5. It would be better for me if you mark out of 9.
Okay, you need the same marking as Camila then, okay? You and Camila will be marked out of 9. Other questions or requests?
Miss Malika,
Yes.
don't forget us to send the websites.
Yeah, I will send. Okay, websites, homeworks, adding to groups, marking out of 9, vocabulary. Oh, by the way, have you learned the vocabulary that I sent about the topics for each topic, for example, for crime, for health, for education? Are you learning them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Okay,
a lie.
someone said, oh, yes. Because the answer was given in a second, like, yes. Like, they haven't even seen the presentation. They were like,
they didn't
yes.
even
No, I wrote and I learned some words because I haven't so brain.
That's a prepared answer.
Yeah, Jamshid got confused in his life. Okay, I will add also Nafisa to leave it to the group. Okay, I will add. Are you like? Have you seen your channels, new students?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, are you? So all of you in the channel, because I will take you from the channel and add it to the group. Okay, more things to ask or anything else? Like nothing left inside. Everything is out.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now I will show you the homework. Second homework.
Oh, okay.
It's letter writing, but Asadik and Camila will get different task ones. I will send separately to your channels.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the rest of you, like ordinary people, you will write this one. Yes. Email and letters, 150 words. If you don't understand this email, if the bullet points are unclear for you, you may ask, okay?
Okay.
You can ask questions. Okay, guys, when you have your personal questions, like for example, you don't understand the task or something else, you can message to me to the previous username Laves. But if you want to send your essays, then send to real signs, all right?
Okay.
Yep. Okay, great. So read this one and tell me, did you understand it or not? Was it easy to understand? Or maybe you have some questions regarding this email or letter.
Understandable. I got it.
Understandable? Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
What is the GT?
Clearly.
General. It's like for, you have academic task 1 and you have general task 1. It's general task.
Okay.
Academic is like those bar charts that I have shown to you, line charts. There's ones. Okay, did you get this one fully? Do not just say because the group is saying yes. Saying no is also okay. Yes, no one will charge you money for saying no. No, who said no? Out.
No.
Out. Okay, Jamshid, which part was unclear?
No, you can say it no.
Oh, then no, saying it for no reason is not good. Okay, like everyone, all of you got the task, right? So your task is task 2 and task 1. It's optional. You can pick task 1 or task 2 and write and send it, okay?
Okay.
But if you write both of them, that's a plus for you, like a star student.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now, if you don't have any questions, I will see you next lesson at 10:30. Not today.
Okay.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
guys, see you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very
Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
the lesson.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much.